Okay, welcome back everybody to the Forex channel. I'm Clint and I'm here to give you another video and try to keep my videos going so you always got something to look towards. My last video was a scalping technique or intraday trade and a custom indicator and how to set that up. And so today's video, I've been meaning to do this. As you guys will realize and see that I'm a part of multiple educational programs when it comes to Forex and the Forex market. And I know some people like to just stick with one educational platform, and that's fine. You know, whatever's good for them, whatever they can afford, whatever you can afford. But I like to give a review, and obviously I wouldn't be with multiple platforms if I didn't get my return on my investment into the platforms, if I didn't make the money back that I spend on them each month. I wouldn't even stay with them, but there is a few that I stay with because I earn my money back each month, and it's worth the investment because of the knowledge I get, the continued learning and stuff that I get, because you're never going to learn too much when it comes to this, okay? And there's always going to be something changing and something new. Even though you can stick to basics and have your foundation, you want to keep an open mind because there's traders out there that come on the scene every day, and they might not be someone that's been trading for 10 years. They might be someone that's completely new in the market. They might be someone you don't even know. They might be someone that has had a past. They've been homeless. They've been addicted. And the thing is when they come on the scene and when they try doing this, sometimes, and a lot of times, more often than not, they do excellent, and they do better than people that have been to college for finance analysis and business and stuff like that. So anyways, just keep an open mind. So anyways, this review I want to do is on a group I'm with called Kingdom Global Network. And I'll tell you, I watched this group, and it's a family group. A lady named Stella McCoy and her son Javier, and they live in Texas, and they're a cross-center group, and to me that meant a lot. And so I watched them for, I don't know, a couple weeks, maybe close to a month, and saw how they were doing, and I saw how intimate their group was, and how well they got along, and how they kept everything, and they glorified God in what they did, and that means a lot to me. So I decided to give them a try last month or a month ago. And they are also part of an educational platform called Tradera, and you may have heard of that. And Tradera is a good platform too. It's actually where I got a lot of basic foundational stuff that I like to use, and it's where I first jumped on live sessions with the Dream Team that you may know, that's with another program now, but Estella's been with Tradera for a long time, and when I join something, I want to talk to someone one-on-one. I want to see what they're all about, and if they're willing to talk to me, because if they're not willing to talk to me one-on-one over the phone, then I'm really not going to be willing to invest my money, because I'm a business person, and I believe in relationships, and I believe in talking to someone one-on-one. And that's how you build a relationship. That's how you keep relationships, and that's what I like doing. So the fact that they were able to talk to me one-on-one, just like with my other platform, my other team leader, Paul, that means so much to me. So Stella talked to me one-on-one, and I decided to go ahead and give it a try. And I'm going to show you what is so great about Kingdom Global Network. Besides the number one thing, the best thing, is that they're Christ-centered, okay? And for some of you out there that watch this video, that might not mean anything. You might not even like the group because of that. But for some of you, that's going to mean the world, okay? Because we know that we put God first, and everything else falls into place, okay? And so I know that God drew me to this group, the Kingdom Global Network, and to what I use daily in trading. So let me just show you what it's all about, okay? I want you to go ahead, and you can see I use Hugo's Way for one of my brokers you can use. I suggest try them with a demo. There'll be a disclaimer in this video because nothing is promised as far as Forex results and making money. So I suggest you try on a demo and you practice and do that first. But I'll leave links in there to Hugo's Way for your demo, for your live account, and I suggest that you give them a try. They have all the pairs, the major Forex pairs, the indices, the cryptos, just anything that you want to trade. And if you want to trade on the weekends when everything's shut down, then they have the cryptos you can trade on the weekend. You can deposit if you're using a live account through Velo, through Bitcoin, through Instacoin, and the multiple other ways that you connect with them. Okay, so let's get down to business and let me show you. I want you to look, if you've ever been on a chart on a broker on MT4, then you know right off the bat that a chart does not start out looking like the chart you're seeing on my screen right now. Okay, this chart here is something that when you join Kingdom Global Network, when you join the platform, you also have to be a part of another platform in order to even to join Kingdom Global Network. Okay, it's a twofold deal, and the good thing about it is when you're part of the other platform, you actually, if you ever decide you want to get into marketing, if you originally I just got into stuff for educational purposes. If you ever decide you want to get into marketing, then you can get into it and work on getting your subscription free monthly. That way you don't have to pay for it. And then if you know people that you want to pass on your trade to and show and bring out of debt, people that are wanting to work from home, and just people you want to pass on this wonderful trade to, then you can do that. And also you can make money by having people in your downline. Now I know people are going to say it sounds like a pyramid scheme, but I want you to tell me, or I want you to think about this. Any corporation, any business that you come around today, wherever you work right now, do you not have a CEO? Do you not have a boss? Do you not have a vice president, a president, a manager, employees, labor? I don't care what it's in. If you want to look at it as a pyramid scheme, every corporation and every business that you come across is going to be pyramid, because that's just how it works out. When you start at the top with your CEO and down, it looks like a pyramid. That's just how the structure goes. So I want you to try to get that pyramid mindset. If you think that way, get it out of your head. This is what works, and I'll tell you this. 3 days before I joined this, I bought an indicator, okay, for $323. You could pay monthly for the indicator, but I wanted to buy the license to it, so I had it, and I studied it. I did my research. I thought it looked good, and I liked it, and it is good, but it was $323. When I joined Kingdom Global Network, I don't even use that one I bought for $323. I used this one, and I don't know that the other one's not good, but it did not make me feel good about taking trades like this indicators that they've set up for me at Kingdom Global. So let's go ahead and look at this. Now I want you to look at this chart. Now I've changed my candlesticks to red and green, but I want you to look at how clean the chart is. Of course, it doesn't have the grids, and yes, you can take off your grids in your regular MT4, but this is what is great. Okay, well, for one, we've got the color-coded moving average trend here. You know, if it's in an uptrend, it's green. If it's in a downtrend, it's red. Okay, very simple. Down here, which is even better, which is what I very much enjoy, is this custom indicator of the MACD. All right, and also the color coordinated, so you can see when we hit an uptrend and how many buys are going in right now, and if the buys are up, if the volume's up, then we have a lime green. And when the buys or when the volumes and stuff start going down and coming back, it starts to go to gray. If they completely come down and we hit in a sell mode, we see it start going into the red. Okay, and so along with that and along with this indicator, I feel more comfortable at jumping in on a trade. Okay, for one, you can see, say right here, when we're going over the indicator in an uptrend, we see we've crossed. We're on top of the moving average, and it's going up. And then I can look down here, and I can look to see if it's in the green down here, and if it's starting to get bigger. So there's multiple confirmations that make me feel better about getting in the trade. Okay. Also, I want you to look down here at this symbol changer. Okay. I've got every pair. You don't have to have this many pairs up. I've got every pair that they offer on Hugo's Way at the bottom of my screen. And because if you notice when you're on an MT4 broker and you're using it and you're trading, you can go up here, I guess, if you look over here and hit File or View and hit the Market Watch. Of course, all your pairs come up here. But as you click on a pair and you pull the chart up, or you say you want to look at the chart, you have to load the template each time that you have saved onto each chart. Well, I don't have to do that with this setup here, okay? You see I have all these pairs, major pairs. I have indices. I have gold right here. I have US 30, UK 100, SPX 500, NAS 100. I got German 30, and just anything that you want. So I'm just going to show you this. Look here. I got Tesla. We got things that are on the New York Exchange, Netflix, Microsoft. But anyways, Bitcoin, anything that you want. I'm going to go ahead. We're just going to go ahead and check out. Let me try to find. What am I on? Right now we're on USD JPY, Japanese yen. Okay, but if I wanted to switch, say to odd USD, Australian dollar versus USD, all I have to do is click on it. It takes me right over to it. Okay. Now I want to show you here. Let me get my toolbars at the top here. Right now I'm on the 1 minute time frame. This is another thing I like. So if I can switch US 30, if I want to hit that US 30, go to US 30. If I want to go to NAS 100, click NAS 100. I don't have to load time frames. I just have to click it. It takes me right over to the NAS 100. Okay. Also, it's even better. Down here at the bottom, I have my M1 1 minute time frame, my 5 minute time frame, 15, 30, hour, 4 hour, day, week, and month. Now, I don't have to load templates each time. I just simply have to click on the pair that I want to trade, or the indice, or the gold, or the metals, and then if I want to go to start off at the 4 hour and mark off my charts, if I want to start off at the 4 hour here, and I want to go ahead, you may be able to draw support and resistance, okay? I can go ahead and click on my H4 if that's where I want to start, and I can go ahead and start marking off some support and resistance. Okay, so I'm going to put my resistance here where it's hit, and let's see here, touch 3 there. It just depends on how much. I'm just using these little red lines here, okay? But if I'm trading, I'm scalping the 1 minute time frame. I'm going to use all these lines here in a minute. But anyways, I just go ahead and start marking them up. Get down here at the lowest point too, and mark it up right there where it touched 1, 2, 3, 4, and you get my point. So I can bounce over to the 1 hour easily, and it keeps my lines, my support and resistance lines there, all the way down 15, 5, and 1. Okay, and let's see here. It's just that simple. Continuously keeps my MACD, continuously keep my pairs bouncing back and forth between pairs, bouncing back and forth between time, minutes. I've also got an extra custom indicator I added down here, which is the RSI Relative Strength Index. If I pull it up, you can see that. I've also got it marked for the highest point sell, the overbought sell, and down the lowest point buy, oversold buy, because when it hits down here, it's going to end up going up, and when it hits the top right here around 70, it's usually going to go down. It's not all the time, but that was in another video. So anyways, I want you to just see how clean the charts are. That's just, to me, that makes all the difference in the world. I don't know why, but it does. And the fact that I've got that MACD, that's color coordinated MACD, that I can use, it's just one more added confirmation. If I want to look at Euro USD here, and I am on, let's see here, let's go to the 1 minute time frame on the Euro USD and look at it. Now we can see right here it's starting to lose the volume, and it's starting to go down. It's on an uptrend right now though, but it's just a clean chart, and it just makes a difference. So let's go back to USD JPY and see what we got going. It's dropping right now a little bit. It's losing momentum. It's going down. I don't feel safe enough that that's going to keep going down, but I can just scan through the charts, guys. I can scan through the charts and just look through each pair. It doesn't take me much time, so I can just bounce through them until I feel safe jumping in on a trade or getting in on a trade. Don't force yourself on one. We've said that many times. But if you're interested, and some of you will be, and like I said, it really depends on where your money situation is and what you're into, how much you want to learn, how much is going to make a difference. Let's see how much it's going to make a difference in your trading, and that's made all the difference in the world in mine. And so I keep it and I stay with it. One more thing now I want you to see here. I went ahead and just took a small sell on a USD CAD. And I don't guess any real particular reason I jumped in on the USD CAD except that it was in a downtrend, and I saw a couple candles starting to go down, and it wasn't in complete, didn't have a bunch of sales going on because it was starting to lose momentum a little bit. But I wanted to get in and show you here on the screen right here where it also counts the pips. It shows me I'm negative 3 pips right now, but it counts it. Now I can jump over here and I'll just do it just to show you. NZD CAD, let's see here. Let's go, it's in a downtrend. I'll go ahead and make another sell, 0.04. Okay, now you see here, it's counting both pips. I don't have to be on the chart to see what pips is going on. I've got my NZD CAD sell going, I've got my USD CAD sell going. It shows I've got negative 2 and negative 3 pips, puts them together, negative 6. Okay, I can easily jump out of this trade by making sure that my terminal is up. Let's see here at the bottom of my MT4, and my terminal, it'll just show me what trade I'm in, negative 97 cents and 70 cents, $2.07 altogether with the swaps or the commission. But I can just manually close them out so I don't lose. Alright, too much. And if you're in a negative trade, you just close it out. You can have 6, 10 trades up there, and I can show you pictures where sometimes I'll have 6 different trades or 6 of the same pair up there. Anyways, I'm going to put the link in the description. I can add you to an open group on Facebook with Kingdom Global that if you want to kind of keep track like I did for a couple weeks and watch the results that the other people that have just joined or the people that have been in the group, like Miss Monica, you know, is a 6-figure trader, and it's just amazing at some of the results that these people are getting. Thing is they do live sessions. Yes, they have multiple Telegram groups. They have Telegram groups for indices. They have Telegram groups for major pairs, and they have different live sessions. You know, sometimes they have them early morning usually, and they'll trade live in their house with a group of people down in Texas. And they put out multiple motivational videos during the day, stuff like that. And the group is just so supportive. And once again, it's Christ-centered, and we give glory to God for everything that comes to us or what we're doing here, because without Him we wouldn't have it. So I want you to look down in the video, below the video. If you like the video, I want you to put a thumbs up and a like. If you want to know more about that, yes, I will talk to you over the phone. I'm sure Estella will talk to you too, or Javier, and we can help you out and get you plugged in. But once again, I did buy a $323 indicator 3 days before I got this. I should have waited, because this is all that I use now. And yes, I get my return on my investment from all the platforms. But Kingdom Global is the only one that I know that is Christ-centered, and that I very much enjoy being in that group with them on the times that I have. And so there's recordings too that you can watch on the trainings and stuff like that. And when you get involved with it, you're going to hear Javier, Miss Estella talking about respecting the cross and the signals, and how to take these signals that they send out to, and how to trade and scalp on the 1 minute time frame. And you know, on the US 30, you guys, you'll see on the videos, you'll see in the pictures that you know, Miss Monica, they have a goal. She collects 3,000 pips a day is her goal, and she hits it most days, and you can see her hitting it most days, and you can see the dates on the buys and the sells. And you know, my first day, I have pictures of where I was 1,300, 1,500 pips in the positive. So anyways, I just want you to think about that. I want you to comment. I want you to like the video. I want you to share the video. And I want you to send me a message. It's on Facebook or YouTube, whatever. I'll get it. Instagram, Twitter, wherever you see this at. Let me know that you saw it. Let me know what else you want to see. Do you want to know how to get a broker set up? Is that something you're new into Forex? You want to see how to set up your broker? If it's something you want to know more about pips, and how to calculate your pips and what the difference is when you're trading indices like US 30 and German 30, and why there's such a big difference in when you're doing .01 on a US 30 and a .01 on a major pair. .01 on a US 30 is worth a lot more, and of course you rack up money a lot quicker, but also you can lose money a lot quicker too. And so unless you have a certain amount in your account, I wouldn't suggest trading US 30 until you build your account up. But anyways, you can build your account up quick. You can completely quit your 9-to-5 job and work from home if that's what you want to do. And I see people do it every day. I see people that are involved in it every day and getting involved in it every day and just loving it, okay? There's no reason to waste any time. There's no reason to second guess it, because the longer you second guess it is the longer there's money on the table that you're missing. I'm in college. I'm getting a master's degree right now in social work, guys, women, men, and I'll tell you, I'm heavily in debt for college, and I can tell you that this right here is probably what's going to pay my college off. Not my degree in college. Not that I won't use it. I will use it. But I love this. I have a passion for this. I have a passion for what I'm doing in college too. But this is something I got into, and I don't have to have a debt like college, and I can learn it, and you can learn it. It's not over your head, I promise. I can teach anybody. I can mentor you one-on-one. I do one-on-one sessions. Yes, there is a fee to do those, but some people like to have that one-on-one time and like me to teach them one-on-one, setting up the broker, getting the money put in the broker, setting up their demo, setting up their charts, getting their charts cleaned up, or getting this, being part of these educational platforms that I'm with, and being part of Kingdom Global, and just checking out what they have to offer. So if this looks like something you're interested in, reach out to me. I want you to have a good night. I want you to tell me what you want to see on these videos, and I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna do the videos for you. Don't sit back and be in debt the rest of your life, and don't sit back and waste time. Get in on the Forex market. Get in on this. Get in on these education. Get in what I'm teaching you, and become a trader and get with us. Break out of that slave job mentality, or break out of that mentality that you don't think you can do it. You can do it. I don't care who you are. If you knew my past, if you knew the things I have been through and what I've overcome, you would probably feel a lot better about jumping in on this with me, just knowing that it was possible. And I don't mind telling you, if you want to talk sometime, everything that I have been through and how I got into this. Anyways, I want you to have a good night, and I love you guys. Take care. God bless.